wonder if you would close your eyes. Try not to nod off. And with your eyes closed, look up. See your son on the cross. His eyes are staring at you. They're the eyes you've seen for 30-some years. His eyes now full of tears of pain and of grief and of fear. Those eyes now bruised. His face, head, and body bloody. He writhes in a grotesque way, nailed to that cross. This is your son. This is the son that you have loved and tried to understand for all his life. And as you see him and you gaze upon him, your own eyes fill with tears. And you sense the grief and the fear overwhelming you. And you think back of the other time you felt that fear. The fear with the appearance of the angel came to you at night and told you that you were going to bear the Son of God. And he would be called Jesus. And that angel told you to fear not. All would be well. Then you remember the fear you felt as you and your husband Joseph tried to make your way back to his hometown because the government demanded that you be registered. And here you were, nearly bursting, pregnant, with this promised child that the angel had foretold. You feared not making it. You feared what would happen to the baby. You finally make it there, and then you find out there's no room. No room for you in the whole city, because everybody else had to go back to their hometown. But you found a place. And angels once again came and sang the praises of your baby son, that same son who is now on the cross, whose eyes pierce your soul. Then you remember that time you had another kind of fear when you'd gone to the temple. And that son of yours, the fear that struck you when you realized he was not in the company returning home from the temple. He was gone, missing. You hurried back to the temple and find him teaching there as a kid. Who was this son of yours? And then you remember the time, it was a joyful time, that wedding in Cana. And they ran out of wine. It was such an embarrassment to the bride and groom. You nudged your son. Come on, do something. And he said, woman, it's not my time yet. And you smiled. And then you told the servants to just do whatever he says. And new wine was made miraculously. And that was the start of it all. And oh, what a journey. Oh, there were times that fear rose again in your soul and you wondered, what is he doing? What is he saying? He's going to get himself killed. He's going to get in trouble. There was a time that you and his whole family came and waited outside for him because you thought he had gone crazy. And he told the crowd there, who are my mother? Who are my brothers? And that hurt. But but you knew what he was saying. You stared at his body racked by pain on that cross, and you realized he certainly did get in trouble. Oh, the time he threw the tables over in the temples and scattered the animals and whipped those money changers. What was he thinking? And this is the result. Here he is on the cross. In a way, you knew this would happen from the very beginning. But it still hurts so much. And that fear and grief just bubble up to a boil within you. And then you realize he's talking to you from the cross. He's saying, "Woman, behold your son." He's not talking about himself. He's talking about the disciple standing next to you, the one that he seemed especially to love. And then he tells him, "Behold your mother." This was the disciple that just the night before was laying against Jesus' chest while the atmosphere got tense as he warned against the betrayer about to reveal himself. And now, this Jesus, your son, on the cross, is putting you into a new family. A new family of love and care. The beloved disciple and you, Mary, the mother of Jesus. A new family. Jesus makes new families. It's your family. It's my family. It's our family. Amen. Almighty God, we